The director of F&B leads the food and beverage division and reports back to the general manager, and is responsible for all the food services in the hotel, not only the restaurant, but like bars or cafe or other food selling in the restaurant, in the hotel. Depending on the size of the hotel, the food and beverage division may be very small for just like one restaurant for breakfast, or it can be very extensive. This also related to national culture, such as in Far East countries region, like in Singapore, Hong Kong, Taiwan, South Korea, China. The catering, food and beverage side of revenue is very important for hotel. It can be 30, 40, or even 50% of the whole revenue of a large hotel come from food and beverage department. So for the food and beverage directors, he or she needed to look after such sections under this division: kitchens, restaurant, lounge, student, catering, banquet, room service, etc. In some resort hotels, customers will stay inside the hotel. They have no other choice. The food and beverage experience is such an important part of the hotel experience. So the restaurant service and quality is extremely important. In many large hotels, you have a range of restaurants, and the executive chef need to make sure the standards of food and beverage service in the restaurants are top level. Some of the restaurants in five-star hotels, they are Michelin starred, and the head chef is very important because the head chef is responsible for the operation of all the kitchens. In large hotels, we also have a banqueting or catering department. In the States, they call it catering. In the UK or some other countries, we tend to use banqueting or event team. It is catering a wide range of events, and sometimes we have a special team to sell the banqueting and the events and generate more income for the hotel. Room service, in-room dining is a very essential part of the hotel service, especially during the COVID-19 pandemic. Many guests, they don't want to go out at all. They don't want to go to restaurant, even inside the hotel. What they want is to have a in-room dining. So if we can provide good service, then customer will be very happy to pay for the in-room dining they want, because they have the safety and security benefit. Right, I try to summarize the session altogether. The hotel industry has a huge international perspective. We are part of the huge global economy, and it is particularly clear in our industry, in hospitality industry. Brands are becoming more and more international, such as just in the European Union and NAFTA, It accounts for 350 million customers. So it is a huge potential. If you have good brand, good service, customer across national boundaries all want it. And one particular aspect in the international hotel development is sustainable lodging. Yes, we want to make sure customers are happy and we provide top service. And we also want to make sure it is good for the environment. We call it a 3P approach in the sustainable lodging, which is use the right people, be beneficial to the planet, and also good for profit. So we try to make sure no matter people or the planet and the profit, they can hand in hand and go together. We try to reduce energy used in the hotel and conserving water, reduce waste, and make sure we don't have hazardous waste because it's good for the environment. We need to do more recycling. We need to reduce the food waste by all means. So there are some trends in hotel development. I certainly would like to use more time to discuss some of the trends in a late session, but here I just mention very quickly health and security enforcement. People would like to have a safe environment when they stay in a hotel. They try to make sure it is the place they will not catch a virus or they don't want incident. So health and safety is the fundamental requirement from our guests. The diversity in the workplace and guests is a trend as well. We are going to work with many colleagues from different countries. We are serving customers from different continents. So we need to pay everybody fair, and we also need to treat everybody. The increased technology is changing our whole industry. We have many new applications for hotel customers. We try to use automation in certain surveys. Some hotels have a robot to provide kind of service used to be done by our staff. So this is a continuous change. Globalization and consolidation. We will see some of the brands develop really fast and consolidate the market share through acquisition and merge. Some of the hotel chains, they also realize they needed to diversify and enter smaller market segmentation. Restaurants in the hotels, they are adopting themes and trying to give customer different experience, not the one they had previously or they can find easily in other place. Spa is also a very big area for hotel business. It can create a lot of new income and profit. Upselling in spas is tremendous. Gaming and entertainment. Customers want to have more leisure time when they stay in the hotel. So they can spend the money to have fun for the families and for themselves. So this is also a big area for upselling. And finally is the sustainable practice. Make sure we are doing business good for the environment and also good for the profit of the organization. Right, so this is our session, and I would like to say Hotel industry is such an important part of hospitality industry. It provides very memorable experience to everybody. And I want you to be creative. Think about how can you make the hotel industry even more stimulating and more exciting through your creative design and management practice. Thank you.